Kelly so blessed, big plus XL. Kelly ain't got no chill. Kelly don't really give a fuck how you feel. Kelly ain't humble no more. Kelly got a foot on your throat. Kelly ain't humble no more. Kelly got a foot on your throat. Go, Kelly, go. Go, go, Kelly, go. Go, Kelly, go. Go, go, Kelly.
Hi guys, welcome back to the One Stop Shop. I am she is me, it is everything, period. And today is the first of the month, so you already know what time it is. Time for the motto of the month. Last month's motto was do it yourself, and we were focusing on getting outside of our comfort zones, not comparing, doing the hard work. And I don't know about y'all, but I had a good little month, okay? Definitely put myself out there in a different way than I ever have before, and was met with such a great response. If you haven't seen already, I did 3 monologues and skits for Halloween, met with like an overwhelmingly amount of positive response and reaction. I find this bizarre, but I'm an overthinker, and like I didn't want to post them. I was like overcoming anxious moments, and just so you guys' reaction was everything and more. And I was met with some other positive affirmations, one being Regina Hall commenting on my post. Okay, so I want to say thank you to everybody, and in lieu of all of that brings me to November's motto of the month, which is hashtag life comes at you fast. Okay, life comes at you fast. It's full of twists and turns, as you all know. And the older we get, the faster time goes. It just seems like we have to prepare ourselves. I think that I've always been a type of, like, a go with the flow type of person. And not that I'm still not. Like, I'm still a free spirit, but I'm just becoming a lot more adamant about the patterns of discipline, the patterns of consistency, the patterns of having a regimen, and just being locked in to a certain extent, because life comes at you fast. And it's one thing to be, you know, a free spirit as a teenager and as a college student, but as a grown ass woman, you know, I want to be prepared. Life is full of twists and turns, full of trials and tribulations, full of heavy hits. And sometimes, you know, even the positive things like a pregnancy or a marriage, like whatever it may be, life comes at you fast. And I just have been thinking a lot about that, and a lot about how I want to moving forward, moving into the next era in my life, into the next level of maturity, into the next tax bracket, what I want that to look like. So yeah. First up on the hashtag, life comes at you fast, regimen is be adaptable. Be adaptable. Change is inevitable. Be adaptable. I'm focusing so much on what's next for me, what's going to be my big break, what direction I need to be moving in, asking God to guide me. And a lot of the times, the answer God has for you is not the answer that you thought it was going to be, or not how you saw it being envisioned. You know, they say, make a plan and God will laugh at you. Now that I have this momentum with recreating scenes, I feel like even though that was not in my plan, I was just, you know, going to do my little 1-2 for Halloween and move on. I need to keep with this trajectory. I need to insert this into the plan. You know what I mean? And you don't want to be stuck in anxiousness, stuck in depression, stuck in a job that's no longer serving you, stuck in places because, oh, I thought it was going to be the motto of the month that blew up. I thought it was going, I don't even really want to, I ain't even, so, this popping off, okay? So, pop with it, you know what I mean? Like, just being in a mind frame that the things that are aligned with your journey and aligned with your life and aligned for what's meant for you will happen naturally and flow. And sometimes a big part of going with the flow is being adaptable. A big part of finding that routine and finding that regimen and finding that discipline is not being hell-bent on what you want or what you perceive to be right or what you perceive to be working. Being open to other people's opinions, being open to suggestions, being open to constructive criticism. Yeah, be adaptable, because life come at you fast. Which perfectly transitions me into my next point. Even though I want us to be adaptable, I talked about before, like, just being a grown woman and not just going with any flow. And so as much as I want you to be adaptable, I want you to be smart, you know what I mean, in your movements and your choices. And that brings me to my second. Selective. Be selective. Everybody flowing your flow. We got to get with that discernment. We got to get with that prayer. We got to get on our knees. And we have to, like I said, do the things that are serving our spirit and serving our purpose. And that comes with selectivity, if that's a word. I don't really know, but be selective. My mom will tell me all the time, you can help who you fall in love with. You absolutely can. And that concept didn't really resonate with me before, but it absolutely does now. Let's just go personally. I'm marrying a black man. I'm marrying a black man because I think that my purpose and my legacy is beyond just what I think I need and want. My purpose and my legacy, I want to represent Black excellence, Black power, the Black family that I know is a part of my purpose. So not that I'm not going to entertain. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm at a point where, like, I'm just, you know, you're a nice guy, but if you're not a Black king, I'm being selective. You know what I mean? Like, outside of me, let's just talk generally speaking. If you don't want to date a man with kids, if you don't want, you need to figure out what you want. You need to stand firm on your boundaries. If you are adamant, you've had some horrible experiences with dating men with kids, and now here come Jimmy, and he's just so charming, and so this, and so that, and so you get to entertaining him, and now you his fourth baby mama. Life come at you fast. Life come at you real fast. So we're at that age and that stage. It's just kind of like everything can't be about a vibe. Everything can't be about because it make you feel good. I am too grown, okay? The feelings be fickle. I done been in love with 3 men this year, okay? The feelings be fickle. You have to plant your feet in solid roots. And like I said, determine what it is you want and what it is you're going to select. You know what I'm saying? Like, so what if he's charming? So what if he's, you know, like, again, life come at you fast. All you have is choices in life. People put themselves in certain predicaments to be in certain situations and then want empathy and sympathy and a shoulder to cry on. And we can give you that. We can give you grace because people make mistakes. And sometimes you're not always going to make the right choice. And that's okay. But be intentional. Be selective with who you're dating, with what jobs you pick. I'm at a point right now where I'm trying to close the chapter on nightlife. So every opportunity that comes my way, oh, you want to bartend? Oh, you want to do this? Oh, you want to do that? I'm starting to say no, because I'm trying to get up out of this. I'm not trying to stay in this. Be selective. Life come at you fast. And you want to fuck up your life because of some choices you made. That's what you decided. You knew what it was when you signed up. All this, you saw the red flags and they was green. You thought it was 6 flags. All that, that's real cute. For TikTok, not for your real life. Okay? That's real cute for the TikTok stories and you might go viral, but at the end of the day, that's still your baby daddy. You still got some children. You still got that STD from fucking around with this man that you thought was about. Whatever it is, be selective. Be selective. Life come at you fast. And which perfectly rolls us into the last and final point, last but certainly not least, be accountable. Be accountable. Be accountable. Be accountable. I cannot stress that enough. Y'all know how big I am on self-reflection, And like I said, all we have is choices in life. And I'm going to give you grace when you make bad choices. I am, because I'm going to make some bad choices. You know, this is not a linear experience. You know what I mean? Like, journeys are not linear. Like, learning lessons are not linear. Like, healing is not linear. So I'm going to give you grace. But in giving you grace, be accountable. Be accountable for your shit. That's the only way you can get to a point where you're growing and you're elevating and you're changing your pattern. We're going to go back down memory lane real quick, and I'm going to say some stuff that might sound crazy to y'all, but I don't care. I'm accountable. We have this as a people, you know, us, have this complex of everyone did us dirty. And that's why we are where we are right now. And there are a lot of things in the system that are against us and that are here to keep us oppressed and keep us, you know, under the scope and under the eye. But let's do a quick history lesson. Who had the first slaves? We did. We taught them the game. Y'all don't give yourselves enough credit. That's another thing. We taught them the game, and they took it and they quadrupled it. We allowed for our people to be traded with Europeans. That's where they got this bright idea. Hello, be accountable. Slavery ain't just totally on the big black bad white man doing us dirty. No, we did ourselves dirty first. It's election season, and you got people, I ain't voting. And again, I'm not here to condemn you of anything. Everyone has their own reasons, their own beliefs, their own whatever. But what I do know is our ancestors died. That's what I do know. What I do know is that outside of the president, there are things that are going to affect your community directly. These tax amendments, your Senate, your judge, it's not just about the president. People don't want to do their research. They just want to spew. They don't want to be accountable. They just want to join the bandwagon of whoever said whatever made them feel the best. Like, oh yeah, I'm with that because I ain't, yeah. People don't do their own research. People are not reading books. People are not in a space of accountability ever. People want to play the blame game. I'm sick of it. Look yourself in the mirror. The next time you fall out with a friend, look yourself in the mirror and say, what could I have done better? Not to say that you're wrong and your friend is right or anything. All I'm saying, in every situation, look within yourself first and foremost. That's all I got time for today. It's really simple. Hashtag life come at you fast. And if you know what I know, you've already experienced that 10 times over. It's been 10 to 20 situations in 2024 that you have figured out already. Life come at you fast. Be adaptable, because life will eat you alive if you are not susceptible to change. Be selective, because this is your life and you don't got to deal with nothing you don't want to deal with. Not no crazy ass balls, be selective. Be extremely selective. Be extremely selective. Who you gonna rob a bank with? Be extremely selective. And then when you do make mistakes on your selections and make the wrong changes, be accountable so you can get that thing right. Life gonna keep coming at you fast, baby. That thing ain't gonna stop. That thing is not gonna stop. Life is moving faster and faster and faster. My homie girl just got proposed to October 19th. It's November the 1st already. Life come at you fast. Life comes at you fast. From a positive angle, from a negative angle, from a spiritual angle, from a financial angle, from an emotional angle. Life is flying at you. And so I just wanted you to take those tips and tricks and be the best version that you can be in November and for the rest of the year and for the rest of your life. Okay? And that's brought to you by Miss One Stop Shop, KPENT. The rebrand is coming sooner than you think. So y'all get ready. Y'all get ready, because I got a lot in store. I've been susceptible to change. I've been adapting to the feedback and the advice I've been given about just being a business owner and being a YouTuber. I've been trying to be as selective as possible, child. That thing is hard. That thing is hard. That being selective, that's I think that's the most important one I'm gonna say today. We're not even gonna get into my selections because we'll be here all day. And be accountable. Y'all know I'm that. I've always been that. I'll always be that. So yeah, love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Keep tuning in. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Hashtag life come at you fast. Love, peace, happiness. November the 5th, please go out and vote. Please go out and vote. Please have the conversation. Get in the booth. Get in the booth. Because things are about to change. And we're going to be having to make some new selections. And I don't want to hear no complaints. I just want to hear accountability. Come November the 5th. All right. That's all I got. Peace to you.